Which team is operating the best right now, beautifully, where you're watching on tape, you're watching on film, and it's just like this. You're just nodding your head the entire time, going, "Oh, baby." Which one is that?
It's Philadelphia. It's Philadelphia, and I'm not surprised by the way they're doing it offensively. I am a little bit surprised by the way they're doing it defensively. So offensively, the way I'll put it, Rich, is they're the 2021 Rams offensively.
Wow.
You know, the Rams were so good last year out of empty, no backs in the backfield, 5 guys blocking, because the quarterback was really good at figuring out who to throw the ball to, and you just couldn't match up against them. You know, when it came to Cooper and when it came to Higbee and when it came to the addition of Odell and Van Jett, like they had so many of these guys. Right now, Jalen Hurts out of empty is 14 of 16 for 200 yards. He has a QBR of 98 out of empty. And kind of the hard part when they get into empty is you got to be big enough, skilled enough, strong enough, and fast enough. You got to be big enough to go, can we cover AJ one-on-one? Are we strong enough or skilled enough to cover Devontae Smith one-on-one? Are we strong enough to cover Dallas Goedert one-on-one? And then are we fast enough to cover Quez Watkins one-on-one? Not a lot of teams can. And you can't play them in man much because what I just said. And then you can't play them in zone when they're in it really because their offensive line is too good. You won't get to the quarterback, you know. And so they are doing such a good job of building their offense around that formation grouping. Jalen has gotten so much better throwing the ball downfield. Last year he couldn't. This year that go route he threw to Devontae is literally perfect. But defensively, man, their defensive line right now, and that's what's been missing out of that kind of defensive unit the last 2 or 3 years. The defensive line hasn't been dominant. Right now their defensive line is playing dominant football.
And I know we're marathoning and not sprinting, but so you think the Eagles are viable for a long-term Super Bowl threat?
Oh, yeah, they're real. They're real. I felt that way going into the year. You know, that's why I picked them to win the division. Mm-hmm. But they're real. If that defensive line stays healthy, yeah, they can go with anyone.